Okay, so here we are again in another video, and today, as always, we're gonna start with the DXY. Today we had one trading opportunity. Well, we had two, but one of them wasn't. Well, I'm gonna show you right now because I wasn't able to trade it because we didn't have the proper entry. So yeah, I just didn't take it. But we had some other opportunities today. We had a continuation trade. You know, I have two strategies. I have a continuation trades for London and then reversal trades for New York. And well, today we had one continuation trade. So let's see what happened, okay? First of all, this is the DXY. We had a breakup starter here because as you can see on H1, this was the low that created the high. So on H4, if I use the replay mode, if it let me okay, so I use the replay mode. We can see that it creates the candle. Well, now it doesn't do it, but it creates a candle to the downside, then to the upside, and so this is the low, the structural low. Okay, so let me pick this. So this round equity in H4, we have this round equity in H4 that took, because it took this one and this one, and then we have this round equity in H4, but it's the breakup structure too, so we can look for continuation buys. Okay, the Fibo is placed from here to here, which is Asia and London, but well, so we didn't really have a continuation trade on the DXY, but we only needed the confirmation here with the POS that it was created here at 9:35. Okay, so we'll see right now in which pair we had the opportunity. Euro USD, we took this round equity on H4 today, 2 days ago, and this previous weekly low, and we've been in this range from this high to this low all these days. So in this case, we had no opportunities because the continuation here would have been this sell here, as we are still looking for sells. So this breakup structure was a continuation, but we had no mitigation, and I didn't look for any continuation yesterday, as I showed you. But today we had really nothing. It was all day ranging here, and I'm just waiting for these to break broken or these to be broken, and well, and after that we will see what can we do, or if we break this low, we can look for some continuation trade and change the Fibo. Okay, more or less the same for the USD. For the GBP USD. We took this previous weekly high, round liquidity in H4 and round liquidity in H4. Here we had the breakup structure, leaving this round liquidity in H4 to the upside, and then these ones to the downside. So I just have to wait for this to be taken, or look for any continuations. Maybe, well, today I could have I didn't change the Fibo, but it would have been something like this. So let's see if we had some opportunity. Not really, because it created the movement here. So I use the Fibo from the, like, it's not all the movement, but the I don't know how to say it, like wave, like one wave, two waves. I don't usually use this this concept, but in this case I think it's properly used. We had this high here, we had this low here, but the thing is that it's London, so probably the Fibo was properly placed like this. Okay, so no trades here. USD JPY, we are still in this range. I wanted to look for continuation trades, but we took the previous daily high on Asia. So maybe tomorrow, if we take this previous daily high here, we can look for starting continuations after taking this round equity on H4 and breaking the structure. And if we want to look for reversals, we have to wait for this or this to be taken. Okay, so we must be patient here. Okay, USD CHF, here we had the trade. well, the TP. Yeah, I'm gonna take this out because I was using this alarm for the ATR because we broke the revenue liquidity on H4. So in this case, we had this revenue liquidity on H4 taking here, breaking structure to the downside. So if I want to look for continuation, I want to look for selling entries. Well, yeah, downside entries. So I only look for previous daily highs and previous daily lows for continuation trades because I need some revenue liquidity to be taken. And in this case, as you remember, we had on the DXY the break of structure at 935. So on, well, here we took, let me show you. Okay, so the FIBO is from this high to this low. Okay, and I wanted to look for sales here after taking this previous daily high. So it's close to a rival liquidity, but it's not taken. It didn't take the high either, so I can look for continuations if I have the proper entry. So break of structure at 936. So maybe I could have entered on the BOS right here. Why? Because if the break here is done at 935, I can place a limit entry here. But if it leaves without me, I can try to enter here. But yeah, if I enter here, it's okay for me. 1 to 3, and well, in this case, it went directly to TP, and then it reversed up again. So it's interesting because probably I would have targeted here, which is the round equity on M1. So it's a 1 to 2.58. This round equity on M1. It's target liquidities that I have. As I use round liquidity on H4, I have round liquidities on M1 and M5 that are not that relevant, but for targets are pretty good. And well, so yeah, it changed a little bit the result from here to here, but yeah, it's fine. And then we had no reversal trades. As well, we took this round with H4, but we didn't reach the ATR level, so no entries for me. Okay, for the reversal trades. And after that, we took this round liquidity on H4 yesterday, so I don't really care about this liquidity. We had a continuation, well, 50% reach there. But there's no round liquidity on M5 that was taken. So I don't really look for any entries here. Yeah, I don't really look for any entries here, and that's okay. So yeah, ATR level hit. Well, and it's New York, so yeah, for sure. So this was my day. I hope you like it, and of course, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.